Hi there, it's DerpyMoose99. Today we're going to do episode 8 of our Factorio Let's Play. So I had a bunch of plans, but I'm going to change them. So I see the copper's not really cutting it for us here up on our green circuits. And if we look over at our batteries here, it's barely trickling through. Well, right now it's not getting through, so. And I want to get into solar, and we need batteries for accumulators. And yeah, so we need to add some copper. The other thing I decided to is I don't have a fully baked out science set up here, but it's good enough to do some stuff. So I think what I want to do is get into a little bit of chemical science here. And I'm just going to say like 0.5 or something like that per second. And the reason I want to do this is there's lots of cool stuff that lives in blue science here. And we've got sulfur, and we've got red circuits going. So basically all we really need to do is get the engines going. And that's 7 blue assemblers, some gears, and some pipes. So it's a bit of iron, bit of steel, and stuff we've already built. So I'm going to get this going, but in order to do that, we need to beef up the copper first. So let's sort of look at our existing copper now. How much this is, I don't remember. Yeah, there's 1 million left. There's another 12 down there if we need it. So let's just rearrange all this stuff here. Now I'm gonna have to pick this up, so let's just empty out our personal inventory for the. Oh, we have some. Oh, that's right too. We got modular armor in the last episode. Perfect. Okay. See how these perfect night classes work too, and the belt immunity, which is critical to me. Okay, I'm just gonna pick this stuff up here. Seems like so long ago we were using these as our primary source here. Okay, let's just run that down. Alright, let's power this back up here. Yeah, the question is, where do we want to put this? So where we want to feed it in is probably right there. Didn't really leave myself much room, but I think we might move these walls out here. And let's see. Getting to be a little bit of spaghetti here, but we can worm that over. And let's see here. You know, what might make sense is to change this row into copper. And then feed that in there. And then put this, oh yeah, okay, let's do that. I'll let that work its way out, but I'm essentially gonna move the iron over one, or over more than one, but over here. Okay. I kind of intended for us to be up on the bigger base before this, but what I'm now thinking is get the blue signs going down here in the bootstrap base. Get robots, get blue signs, or sorry, lasers, and solar sort of started. And that'll give us a really good foundation for going up to the bigger base. So that is now my current plan, which could change next episode too, but you know. Okay, so let's quickly put this together here. I'm just going to try the music here. Just a little bit in the background maybe, and see what that sounds like. Nope, not for me. That's probably why I had it turned off. Okay. Oops, I need to get some mines here, furnaces. Hopefully we have some around here somewhere. Getting to be a pretty big mess here. Okay, I don't know if we're making any here. We might have to handcraft a bunch here. Okay. Take a few extra of those. Okay. And we're making those, but... Oh, we are making cool. Okay, here. right? I'm going to move this over a little bit. I want to miss all those pipes and stuff there. It sounds like we're out of undergrounds here. Okay, I don't think we're making them anywhere. So I need iron and transport belts, okay. Yeah, wait a minute, I'm not going that far, am I? Actually, just going to here. Okay, now I wanted to somehow get that here. Which will be interesting for sure. So this thing actually is just sort of plopped down. And it's box fed, so this could be anywhere. So I think we can come across here and into there. Okay. Well, it's not pretty. Yeah, that looks like all the science we can do here. Okay, now let's look at what blue science will get us here. So laser turret, that's always cool. Electronic energy distribution, that's power stations. I think those are pretty good. Okay, mining productivity. I think what we want to do though, let's do the robotics here. Got laser production going, laser turret production going, robotics, and then we'll come back in. There's lots of good stuff here. Laser shooting speed. Let's see here. Okay. Let's let that go there. Let's just see if this is enough time for this copper to make it through here. Okay. So that looks like a, yeah. Okay, that's making me happier now. All right, now, where are we going to build our blue science here? So we got the reds being built over here. And I said I wanted 8 of them. And it would have to make it down. Okay. So it looks like we got half a belt here to play with. So we need to bring the blue science down somewhere here. Okay, and I said 8, right? Now the tricky bit is we have 3 inputs here. Sorry. But we have a 24-second crafting time. So sulfur and engines could be on the same belt, and then maybe reds by themselves. Yeah, I do want a few reds for other things, but why don't we take the reds from here? And put that up here. Let's clean up this power pole abortion here. That's a bit of a mess. Now we want sulfur, which is where sulfur's over here. Okay. It looks to me like this actually is unnecessary now. Okay, now we need 7 engines. Okay. And that includes one for pipes and one for, so we need someplace to put 9 with access to iron and steel. Now iron's making it over here for the batteries. And steel's a fair distance away though. Like we're feeding the steel in there. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll make the engines down here and then we'll just belt them around that random underground there. Alright, so let's pull steel down. And let's pull iron. Okay, and what did we say? We said 7, so let's call that 8. Oh, I need some slim tumblers here. All right, now let's see where the heck we're going to get that through. Okay. Need a few more belts here. This is a lot more spaghetti than I usually like, but what the heck, when in Rome. Okay. That's going to be in the way. Well, it doesn't have to exist, I suppose. Oh, that was the wrong one. Yeah, these things produce really slow. I don't have to worry about balancing that belt out or anything. Okay, looks to me like that's all working fine. Let's even put one more of these on. And let's get rid of some of this stuff here. Yeah, let's see if this thing makes any sense here. Well, they all seem to be working here. This isn't going to research super fast or anything, but it is going to work, I think. The way they just kind of dump out at the same time. They must be producing 2 each here. Yeah, 2 chemical science packs each every 24 seconds. And these are only 75% speed, so that's going to be, yeah, okay. What, 32 seconds or whatever, however that works out. Okay, that copper patch isn't going to last forever. That would be why the iron doesn't look so good. I gotta change this around a bit. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna mess with this for a minute here. These yellow production assemblers can actually support 2 of these, so I should have doubled this up originally. Yeah, it's 1 second crafting time. And that needs 1 every 3 seconds, so I could actually do 3 if I wanted to spaghetti it, but I'll just leave it at that. Okay. And the other thing I want to do here, just want to make life a little easier. We'll use a few more of these. Let's maybe make that 4 and that 2. Handcrafting those is a pain. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it's only triggering off 8 labs, but yeah, we're working on lasers, so okay, I want all that stuff, and then we should probably do the mining productivities here. Definitely don't have to worry about lab research speed here. Okay. Now, I don't know if we have enough iron and stuff to get solar sort of semi-started here. Yeah, solar panels are going to be a bit harder. That's a lot of material, copper, steel, and greens. This thing produces a fair amount of green. Well, we might just hand feed the... Why don't we do something like this? And let's put that. Actually, better make them both steel boxes here. Okay, I'm gonna dump my stuff for a moment. Won't be the world's best solar production setup, but we got it started. Alright, we'll let those slowly work away. Yeah, and slow is the operating principle there. Okay, what are you looking for? Are you looking for steel? Alright, so we got quite a bit of rails going on there, which is cool. 4 solar panels, yay. And we're about to do laser turrets, which is cool. Now, we did do this research for substations, okay? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out where to put these down here. Let's figure out a better way there. Sorry, I'm just fussing with my toolbar, but... Alright, now... Should probably make a few more of these guys too. And we need more reds, okay. Okay, we can make a few stack inserters, which we probably should do. Alright, let's just do some handcraft in there. Okay, just carrying random stuff at this point. Now we just researched laser turrets here, so let's see what it takes to make these puppies. Steel, battery, and greens. Okay. Now green's over there, and we can box the steel. So how are we going to get batteries over that away? Yeah, it's going to be some spaghettini here. This is getting a little bit crazy, even for me. Okay, steel, batteries, and greens. Okay. Alright, this is probably probably the biggest mess I've made in a while. But there you go. One laser turret. Range 24, shooting speed 1.5. damage 20 laser, okay. Range 18, shooting speed 10 plus 8. Okay. And damage is based on ammo. 8 plus 4 and 8, yeah. That's almost 13 damage. This does more. So cool. Alright, now that makes me feel happier about building a bigger base. Let's slowly make those. Our research is going here. It's actually working a little bit better than I thought it would. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 now. We don't seem to have any limitations here. They've got all the input they need. Yep, let that run. I'm just gonna check the time here. Yeah, we're right close to the pig timer, so that's probably good timing. I'm not proud of the way this looks or the way it's laid out or anything, but I think the decision to do blue science and get a little, lasers and a little teeny bit of solar going. Okay, one thing these accumulators here are pretty important to us. If you're using laser turrets and there's an attack, you'll get a big surge in power usage. And there is a big timer. So the need for stored energy is pretty big, and it's pretty helpful to have a bunch of extra accumulators. So, yeah. In the next episode, I think what I'm going to do, I want to expand the steam power down here, maybe double it. I want to design a block. And what I mean by that is by using, let's just go out here for a second. Probably 4 of these here. Actually, I'll just go grab some solar just to show you what I'm thinking here. I need roboports too. Okay. Never mind that idea. Let's just end the episode here. And once we have roboports, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But essentially what you want to do is do a tileable layout for your solar that includes solar panels, accumulators, roboports, and radar. And then you can tile that and stamp it down. Alright, I'm a happy guy because I got me some lasers here. And we're going to go pew pew pew. Alright, Derpy Moose 99. That was episode 8 of Factorio Let's Play. Take care.